quickly, let me just remind us that we have the best first timer, we have the best indigenous, we have the best exhibitor single booth, we have the best exhibitor 2 to 5 booth, then we have the father of them all, if you know MC Dupikin, the papa of them all. Okay, so we have the best exhibitor 6 booth, third place, second place, and first place. Okay, so just give me one quick second. Let me begin with the best first timer. Today, if I leave some dollars here. Best first timer, NICE 2018 exhibition. The award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Greenville LNG. Is any representative from Greenville here? Greenville, I beg, thank you. Greenville, thank you. Greenville, thank you. If there's no one from Greenville, we'll make progress. We'll make progress very quickly. So now I go over to the best indigenous exhibitor. Don't you go get up here. I go over to the best indigenous exhibitor. Move like it. This is really independent. The gum is so independent, I have to struggle to open it. Best indigenous exhibitor. The award, ladies and gentlemen. This is indigenous. Can I get some drum roll? You know how we do our drum roll, right? Those who know, not your hand, the table, the spoon on the table. No, don't just go. Don't hit crescendo at once. No, now, calm down. Let's just build it. It's best indigenous, Are we ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go. 2018 Best Indigenous Exhibitor at NICE Conference is Seplat Petroleum Development Company Limited. Go ahead.
Be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe.
Thank you, DJ. Congratulations to Seplat. Congratulations. Now, I go over to Best Exhibitor. Best Exhibitor Single Booth. Best Exhibitor Single Booth, NICE 2018 goes to MVAL Nigeria Limited. Is there any representative from MVAL here? Okay, they're here, they're coming. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Best Exhibitor Single Booth. Please, can we celebrate our Best Exhibitor Single Booth, MVAL, an indigenous service company? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Best Exhibitor 2 to 5 booth. We are almost there. You know, in the sea, you have sharks, you have dolphins, and you have whales. I'm around I'm around right now the doorsteps of the whales and the dolphins. I'm going to the sharks and the dolphins. I'll be going to the whales very soon. Best Exhibitor 2 to 5 booth, NICE 2018, Halliburton Energy Services Limited. Celebrate them, celebrate them, celebrate them. Celebrate them, celebrate Halliburton, celebrate them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Best Exhibitor 6 booth, the whales of exhibition. Third best exhibitor in the words of PwC. Second runner-up, third position, bronze medal winners, third place medal winners at the just concluded SPE World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, ExxonMobil Producing Unlimited. Xanax, okay, yes, they are coming. Put your hands together, please. 6 booths. They are the reasons the exhibitions take place every year. All of our exhibitors will thank you. Second best exhibitor, first runner-up. Second best exhibitor, first runner-up, silver medal, second place. They played in the final. They did not lose 4-0, no. But they got silver medal. Ladies and gentlemen, Chevron Nigeria Limited. Sorry. Bolaji, okay, that's Madam Agnes. I thought it was Bolaji coming up. This is Adekule. Give Chevron, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Second position of all the tens and hundreds of exhibitors we had. You know how we do it. It's a drum roll season, ladies and gentlemen. Best exhibitor, gold medal winners for the Olympics, gold medal winners for the World Cup. Best exhibitor. Where's my drum roll now? Ladies and gentlemen, 2009 East Best Exhibitor, Share.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand
up. Come on, Cornelio, I want to share la bego.
For the champions, stand up, stand up. Stand
Can you please stand up for the champion now? Please stand up for the champion. Stand up for the champion.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Here we go. It's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Stand up, stand up, for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up. for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
All right, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Shell. Thank you.
Now it's just who wants it.
Thank you.
It's just like
Thank you,
that's
Pastor
how it is.
Thank you.
We
Oh,
have
thank you.
our strengths and weaknesses.
Thank you, Shell. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shell. 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 Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all our winners. But as it is the tradition with SPE in Nigeria, we will listen to our 2019 SPE Nigerian Council Chairman. It will be the closing remark for this event, but it will be his official statement as Council Chairman to the General House of SPE. I am delighted to ask you to join me in welcoming our Council Chairman, Chief Operating Officer of Oil Data. Okay, so I have been told now that my council chair will perform a short ceremony before my outgoing council chair, yes. Before the 2019 council chair takes the podium and addresses us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once that is done, we will dance. I hope you will not walk away or run away. We will dance. That's the last assignment tonight. I think you all deserve a round of applause for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You've been a wonderful delegates. You've been wonderful delegates. Thank you for your cooperation throughout this whole NICE 2018.
Once again, good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Following a tradition that was started by Dr. Saka Matimelola, we now have a silver plate handover process to the next council chair. And so before Debo gives his acceptance speech, I would like to perform that ceremony. So please, with some music, Debo, come up.
They told me everybody's 15 minutes in a different time zone. And since I have it at the moment, you the one I wanna shine my light on. Get your life, little mama, won't you get your life on?
Okay, Debo and Madam, on behalf of SPE Nigerian Council, I hand you over this silver plate to represent your taking over as the 2019 Nigerian Council Chairman. This plate will sit on your desk, and so when people come in, they'll understand that the proud tradition of handing over to exceptional individuals to run the affairs of SPE Nigerian Council has continued with you. We wish you the very best of luck, and you'll receive all the support. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Chike. Interestingly, this is the second time I'm going to be accepting this this plaque as it stands. For those of you that remember, the very first council meeting we had for this council year that just ended, Chike was in Lagos. His immediate past chairman, Dr. Saka, was in Port Harcourt, and I was in Port Harcourt. So somebody had to accept this plaque on behalf of the incoming chairman. And at that time, Chike was unavailable to accept it. So I had to do the honors, by receiving it from Saka. So I'm privileged to be one council chairman to be accepting the plaque twice, 2 years in a row. So thank you very much for that. Well, I have some cheat sheets here, guided notes. Uncle Kofi said that I call him Uncle because we have a family connection, for those of you that may not know. He mentioned something that Chike is like Obama. He reads, he speaks without reading. The fact is, he's better than Obama. For if you might not know, Obama actually reads from what you call a teleprompter. You know, it looks like he's reading through the camera, but it's all a lie. He has everything rolling out. But Chike is one person that he doesn't even have to look at anything. But a little more on Chike in a short while. Last year at this very event, Chike was standing right here on the podium with this microphone, and I was sitting somewhere, one of these tables over here. And of course, I knew then already that I was going to be the vice council chairman, having been announced the previous night at the AGM. And I said to myself then that, look, this is it's no big deal. I have a whole year ahead of me to worry about this thing. But here I am today. 1 year looks like, it looks like just yesterday that the whole thing was happening, but it's all good. Like Chike mentioned, we have a structure in SPE that makes life a lot easier for anybody that comes on board into the office. First things first, I need to thank Chike for the tremendous work he has done, for this council. The strides he has taken the council to be honest, I already talked about this yesterday at the AGM. It's almost unmatchable. He has enhanced the brand equity of this council to the point that had it been a listed company on the stock exchange, our shares will be way out of the roof. I tell you, this is remarkable. I don't know how he did it, but when I checked through my email, right, and I must apologize to Chike. I barely made maybe only one courtesy visit in all of the time. Chike, he went through courtesy visits like a knife through butter. There was no challenge on his part in trying to say whether I was going to commit to it or not, right? And for those of you that might not realize it, without these courtesy visits, we probably wouldn't get the kind of sponsorships we're getting to deliver this kind of events. Not just the dinner, but the conference as a whole, and the so many programs that we did during the course of the council year. So Chike, I say a big thank you for this commitment and this show of dedication to SPE. The tendency, for most people that come into this office, right, is I have 1 year, let me do my bit and let me take off, right? And then some other person comes in here. But almost every meeting, every council meeting that we attended throughout the course of the council year, Chike kept emphasizing on the need for him to leave a clean book for me, accounting-wise. He went after our debtors, right? He went after all our receivables. He detailed the treasurer, the finance and audit standing committee chairperson to go after all the money that we have because he wants Debo to come on a clean slate without any debts being owed. As a smart administrator that he is, he took wise financial decisions. We've had people owing us for 5, some of them 10 years. And he said, you know what, these are bad debts, write them off. And he went after the reasonable ones. And it's for those of you who were at AGM yesterday, the performance of the council during the course of this council year is showed in our books. Our balances were healthy, right, compared to what we had last year. And of course, it was pointed out that, of course, part of it was due to Dr. Sakama Temilola. But jointly, they were able to do something remarkable for the section. But I can go on and on and on about this guy. But without wasting too much time, I just need I need us to stand up and appreciate this gentle-looking guy on the outside, but somebody who has the fire, of passion in his belly. Yeah, thank you very much. I know Chike has appreciated those that worked with him to deliver a successful year. But I must mention as well that, Chike has done his bits, like I mentioned earlier on, but it wouldn't have been possible without the support of all of us, the volunteers, who already were mentioned and appreciated earlier on. My journey in SP, I took a reflective approach to it. Yesterday, I think we honored Professor Wumi Ilidari by acknowledging the fact that he had attended his 20th straight NICE conference. I checked through my diaries, and I realized that, Prof, I actually beat you to it. My first NICE conference was NICE 1997 in Port Harcourt, for those of you that remember. I was in Port Harcourt in 97, I was there in 1998, I was in Lagos, Muzon Center in 1998 until we moved to Abuja and so on and so forth. So really, this is my 21st straight NICE conference as an SP member. And I'm proud of it. So, Prof, I'm not intending to take the shine off you. I'm only just trying to lay it for emphasis. Yeah. On a personal note, right, I really want to appreciate the organization that made this possible for me, because my company, the company I work for over 2 decades now, All Data Energy Group, they actually, presented me with a platform to be able to express myself to the point of volunteering freely for a society like SPE. Without volunteers, SPE would not be SPE, it wouldn't be a society. And I want to thank the company, All Data. The MD of the company is not here today. He has to travel out tonight. So he left town earlier in the afternoon. That's Mr. Emeka Ene. I want to appreciate him, and I want to appreciate the company for introducing me to SPE. Now, again, when I was taking a reflective look at things in the morning, I saw the inventory of the past council chairmen that we've had. The council, now, the ARD is here, Engineer Kinao. Please, I stand to be corrected in what I want to say, because he's the encyclopedia of SPE, Nigeria Council. He knows all the history. You can reach out to him. Now, before the council was birthed, I understand that the Lagos section was in existence. And as of that time, we had 12 council chairmen, correct? Good. Now, since then, Chike is the 30th, or is the chair of the 30th council after the council was birthed. Although I understand that, again, we had two councils that the chairman succeeded himself. So technically speaking, Chike is the 29th council chairman. I'll be the 30th, as it were. Now, looking at the history of council chairmen, that office has been occupied essentially by people, gentlemen from the IOCs, the government agencies. I think we had one academia somewhere along the line. But it's been very rare to have service companies, being at the helm of affairs. From the records I saw, our current BOT chairman is probably the first service company representative to occupy that office. And following him has been the MD of my company, that's Emeka Ene, who was chairman 4 seasons ago. So I think it's remarkable, and I must recognize the fact that All Data is producing 2 council chairmen within the space of 4 years. I think it's a remarkable feat, for which I am proud of. Without wasting too much time, going forward for us, this council year is going to be business as usual. We're going to follow and consolidate the efforts and the achievements of the current council year, and we're going to continue to raise the bar like those before us have done. We anticipate that most of our volunteers, you saw them coming here, the YPs, those are 1 hours, they are made up of young professionals, right? So we're going to continue, within the flair of innovation and creativity on the part of our youth, to be able to deliver programs and events that are going to stand the test of time. And at the same time, winning the confidence of the founding fathers that birthed this council. So having said that, I want to quickly introduce to you the conference theme of next year. 2019 is essentially the year of my candidate, my stewardship. Now, I don't know if this, where's the technical, where are they? Can I have a slide of the theme? Do you have it? Where's the technical? Probably they don't. Anyway, now, like I said, our intention is to continue on the tradition of delivering world-class conferences. And for us, we went through a permutation of about 12.5 possible themes that we could present to the council and to the BOT for our theme for next year. So what we did was that we went through it and were able to streamline them into one broad-based theme, as it were. Now, this theme has to do with revolutionary evolution and the impact of big data on our industry today. So with that, we were able to come up with a theme titled Artificial Intelligence, Big Data, and Mobile Technology, Changing the Future of the Energy Industry. Now, this theme is going to shape all our conversations, all our discussions, and all the efforts we're going to get through into the coming council year. The panel discussions and all other sessions that are going to evolve within the context of NICE 2019 are all going to be based on this theme. So be on the lookout. This is all going to go into publicity, as the year goes on. So I cannot finish this speech without talking about SPE and the efforts we make towards succession. Last year when Chike was speaking, he talked about the fact that we have somebody that's going to succeed him. Along the same fashion, I also want to mention that my successor has already been elected, and my successor is going to be known before the end of this year. That is how precise and how we vision our succession in SPE. And I dare say, like I said yesterday or at the AGM, that the way and manner we go about these things, the PDPs of this world, the APCs of this world, they have a few things to learn from us. Because we go from person to person without violence, without complaints, and without any disturbance. So without further ado, I want to invite Mr. Joe Wankwe to join me on the podium. Joe, are you here? Yeah, please, Joe. Please, a round of applause for him, please. Yeah. Yeah, Joe himself, right, is an accomplished and distinguished petroleum engineer, right, who cut his teeth in ExxonMobil, for those of you that know him very well. Interestingly, Joe used to be my client, right? He used to call me from Eket. I can't remember, there were no GSM phones then, but somehow he used to reach out to me, and then I drive to Eket, park my pickup truck at the airstrip, and take a flight, offshore to Oso platform. So I logged several wells in the gas condensate field of Oso for him. Now, it's amazing that my successor used to be my client. My predecessor, Chikezi Osu, used to be my client as well. I logged wells for him, and he critiqued a lot of my logs back in the day in Shell. But nobody knew that 20 years from then, we'll be standing here together, working together to deliver these assignments. Joe today is the senior technical assistant to the minister, that's the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, on policy matters. So he's coming with a lot of pedigree, with connections in governments, with the right kind of network to be able to deliver programs and ensure that we have the right kind of people coming to NICE events. So his work is already cut out for him. His work is cut out for him already. Yeah. Anyway, just to wrap things up quickly, I just again want to thank everybody that is here. I thank the members of SPE, everybody that were at the AGM yesterday. I know today we have a mix of members and invitees, but yesterday I appreciated our members for the vote of confidence. I also want to thank our awardees, because the awardees essentially spice up our events, right? For those of them that receive professional awards, I thank you for your professionalism. For those that receive service awards, for your dedicated service to our industry. And for those who received merit awards, as it were, I want to thank you for your altruism to humanity and to mankind, because that is what SPE encompasses: professionalism, altruism in terms of charitable causes and all of that, and also distinguished membership. All the companies that sponsored us, Shell, we enjoyed the meal. Mr. Julari, thanks for promising to support me and by extension to support Joe to continue to sign the checks that brings money to this event. To Eco Hotels, most of the time when we keep talking about people that we appreciate, we don't appreciate Eco Hotel. Now, this hotel actually has done a lot, and it's been a mutually beneficial relationship. From the day SPE came to Eco Hotel, year on year, they've been improving on the quality of the ambience, their facilities, and in fact, in some cases, because of SPE, they have had costs to expand the footprint of the facility to accommodate more of our events. For like, I don't know, 5 engineers now. How many years did we spend in Transcorp Hilton? 10 years or 9 years? I don't know. That's true. Almost a decade, yeah. Right? The way we stand today, there is no way this conference can fit into Transcorp Hilton. The exhibition floor alone cannot fit in there. So Eco Hotel, we say a very big thank you to you. Keep up the good work and keep on improving in your support of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, because the night is far from, I'm from Port Harcourt, we don't stay out too late in Port Harcourt. You know, you Lagosians can stay till very late, but we are used to going home early. So without further ado, I want to pull the curtain on NICE 2018, and we look forward to seeing every one of you in NICE 2019, same time, same place, and the same venue. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We've come to the end. It's been said, Richmond Osuji is my name. God willing, I'll see you next year. Until that time, abianto, arrivederci, bye-bye. DJ, play us away. Those I can dance. But don't worry, you're in Lagos. Don't rush me, man. You're in Lagos. You're fine.
Baby, you know what it is. Bring that baby down, go down, down. Get it, sound down. I'm in love. I said I'm in love. Baby, let me go. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, stop touching. I'm sorry. Cause I'm in love with you. Paparazzi follow you. Cause I'm in love with you. Are you talking? Tell me, baby, are you talking? Yeah. Are you talking? Tell me, baby, are you talking? Yeah. Are you talking? Cause my guys call me. Cause my guys call me. Cause my guys call me. Mr. Come on, you well. Cause my guys call me. Mr.
banana phone.
Bless you with my baby. Star boy go, bless you with my baby. Let my bless you with my baby. Star boy go, bless you with my baby. Bless, bless, baby.
Oh my friend, I start to suffer. All I see now your bed.
You wanna get down? So what you wanna do? Shorty wanna get down? Let's go.
My money, 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 my money. I'm gonna do it if they don't wanna dance. I standing on the wall. Get your back up. Tell me, I'm not gonna do it if they don't wanna dance. I standing on the wall.
The football on the air, don't grab on the kid. She telescope the air, don't go on my clip. Don't you ever fall, don't play me down it. Oh, power did I let you come to me with it? Oh, Nikin Latan, oh, Nimanatan, oh, Nikin Doyumi, oh, Lomalapa, oh, Nikin Latan, oh, Nimanatan, oh, Nikin Doyumi, oh, Lomakampa, oh, Maradona, oh, Maradona, Maradona, baby, oh, Maradona. Oh, Maradona, Maradona, baby. Maradona. Don't be regret, die for you. If I die for you, all is in vain. Regret, die for you. If I die for you, all is in vain. Kini mo chef way. Will I satisfy you? All my friends, you are there. Will I satisfy you? Oh, Nikita. Oh, Nikita. Oh, Nikita.
We are suddenly stepping in top they are loving me. And it's so fire they're touching me. I can feel the fingers rubbing me. She's calling me. Late in the night she's bugging me. All day long she's fucking me. And all this happens suddenly, so suddenly. I'm so sorry. If it has no mind, she will say, I'm so sorry. If it has no pity, she will say, I'm so sorry. But who was sorry, girl? See the girls them like me, cause I give them the cucumycin, every day them go holla me. Make I give them the cucumycin, them say go master. Just sweet like cake I sing, them sing so many dudes, but none of them be like me. Just say I'm honest, show for your eye I'm in JJC. You want cook for me, good come your sleep, but go see my my head too strong for them. Put me, now because I touch when the girls them come, the beat them sign up with me. And they never used to happen like this in my life. Now that